4 years or less than 4 years ago when we started, so we started with a very simple idea, but I think it was a powerful idea, because what we aimed at that time back in 2021 was to bring, like-minded people, like-minded organizations from CSOs, academia, business, world, diaspora, to bring together and see how we can bring, value to communities, to our communities, to the places where we live. And this was basically the idea when we started. Here we are today, marking the 4th annual year of us. We as a group, as a small group that established in 2021 in December in Budva, Montenegro. Here we are today, joining. During these years, there were challenges. Some people left, some organizations left, but new organizations joined. What is most important is that the LogEx stood together, and that is basically thanks to you, to all of you, from your good work, willingness, desires, and inspirations to put good activities together, manifesting this modest campaign with activities that we do every year. So I just want to extend gratitude and thank you all for all your work during this 3-4 previous campaigns. Dear friends, circular economy, you know better than us. We don't pretend to become experts on this topic, but I think it's an urgency for the region, for the world, to discuss these topics. So, and some organizations have, far more extensive experience and background for talking about these topics, but I think we can agree that circular economy is not just a concept. It's a movement. I think it's a mindset that we're trying to, contribute to change, to affect people, how they think, because change is needed. And this shift, I think, slowly is picking ground. I can speak for Kosovo, but maybe, some countries in the region, Western Balkan region, may differ here, but I think the pace is slow when it comes to how we treat waste, how we produce, how we consume things, what is our style, etc. So I think every product, every action that we take, every product redesigned, every material reused, every person we engage is a step forward to a more sustainable, a more resilient region. I think that's what we're aiming here. Allow me to briefly just, because some people are new here, just to back up this argument by sharing a few details of what we achieved so far as LogEx. So just briefly, I want to touch base, when we started in 2022 with a campaign slogan for sustainable development, we did 15 activities, which, where we included conferences, roundtables, publications, articles, podcasts, research papers, bringing 500 people engaging directly in across all Western Balkan 6 countries, and then reaching like 500 people in this first year. In 2023, in a campaign partnership for circularity, we did less activities, like 12 activities, but we were innovative with our solutions, because every time we organized something, there were some new ideas brought together, like is the case of this repository platform that was designed by our partner BGG, which is basically a digital map which asks partners to locate green businesses in that map. So that was also one thing that was brought in this campaign in 2023. Had a very good reach. We engaged 700 people, and some 500,000 people were reached, and picked up a lot of media focus. So that was in 2023. Last year, our slogan was Unite, Uplift, and Upcycle, and this was also another element that was added, apart from the conferences and roundtables and the podcasts and then articles that were published. We had a very good reach in terms of media perspective. We had a lot of interviews in local medias, and yeah, we extended like 700 people were reached directly in the activities. So to summarize, I just want to say that we did, I think it's important in 2024 to mention the guidelines that were produced by CENER, our partner CENER 21 from Bosnia and Herzegovina, which produced a very good workshop for journalists, how to report for green issues, and also another guideline that was designed on their behalf as part of this campaign. So during these 4 years, we did good work, good activities, but also some very good products were designed as part of this initiative. So just wanted to mention this because we find it very important. It shows. So to summarize, I think we as LogEx, as a small community, as a very, with a very modest budget that we operate, I think we have organized like up to date 38 activities, 2,000 people involved, and up to 1.8 million people were reached. So if I was in a room with audience, I would ask for applause for this. But here, this is a virtual event, but I think it deserves an applause for these achievements. So just this goes a big thank you to all partners and organizations who committed all these years to do good work and and being with us all these years. The highlight of the 2025 is that we have a new partner on board, which is Zero Waste Montenegro, who joined the LogEx community. Of course, they have a very extensive experience in topics of green topics, and in particular waste management. So that it goes without saying that they bring value being in this community, and there's a lot for us as organizations to learn from them because they do a great work. The other thing that I'd like to say is that it's not just circular economy that brings us together. One element that is positive is also due to this network that has been created 4 years ago. A lot of small initiatives and cooperations have emerged between partners in different projects. But this is something that just shows how you start something in a very small scale, small idea, and then new opportunities come. And yeah, today we basically are happy to say that we have different cooperations with different partners within LogEx community due to that healthy partnership that was established 4 years ago, so to say. Not to take a lot of your time, I just want to conclude and say that today is the 4th day of the campaign, and tomorrow we conclude. The campaign, as Biba said, is from local fixes to regional impact. Let's use this space to challenge, but also to inspire and support, each other, because I think the transformation, any transformation is hard, but in particular, this kind of transformation cannot be done alone. So together, I think it's proving that we are stronger. It's a slow pace, but I think the course has been set in the right direction, and the shift is happening in a way in our lenses. So sorry, I maybe took a bit more time, but I thought it's important to just provide a brief history of what we have achieved so far as a group, and to emphasize it's a small group, small organizations. We hope that we fundraise and then we can become bigger in years to come.